Let's see, I am a native New Yorker. I guess you can tell by the accent. I'm from a neighborhood in Brooklyn with a very cheerful name, Gravesend. It really is a Gravesend, Brooklyn. It was an Italian neighborhood. I grew up on Avenue X. Even the street was in the Witness Protection Program. And my parents were high school teachers. My mom taught math, my father taught English. I think they got together and said, let's have a kid and see how she does on the SATs. When they got married, they registered at Staples for the school supplies. There was a lot of pressure to do good in school, well in school. I had to go to school, and then after school they sent me for extra tutoring at a place called Kaplan's. I don't know if you've ever heard of Kaplan's. It's a big international company, test prep. Well, I am so old that my teacher was Stanley H. Kaplan. That's amazing. He was a great teacher. That's like learning Hebrew from Moses. I was a real nerd in high school. I was not popular with the boys. I had to beat them on with a stick. Nobody asked me to the prom, but I refused to go alone. I brought a book. But my hard work paid off. I went to college, and then I went to medical school. Woo! Thank you. And medical school is kind of hell. If you're a good student, it's like hell. Because you're with every other great student. Everybody there is a great freaking student. So it's like somebody's from on high said, you think you're a good student? You think you're good at school? We'll give you school. We'll give you lots and lots of school. The first course they give you in medical school is gross anatomy. And it was gross. This is where you dissect dead bodies. And they assign you to teams, like 4 people to each body. And we nicknamed our body Ernest, so we could tell our folks we were working in dead earnest. And you get extra credit if you can figure out the cause of death. And my medical school was in the Bronx, which made things a lot easier. It came down to find the bullet hole. Then I became a psychiatrist. How do you feel about that? I've been a psychiatrist for many years, and it's very stressful. Being a therapist, a psychiatrist in Manhattan, it's like selling Band-Aids at the Battle of Gettysburg. I wanted to help the mentally ill. These people were nuts. There is nothing funny about mental illness, which is why I have to do this. You know, mental illness is very common. 1 in 100 people has schizophrenia. 1 in 100. And the other 99 of us, not doing that well either. We New Yorkers, we drink coffee all day and then we go see our shrinks because we're anxious and we can't sleep. Every day I would go in and face incredible fear, sadness, rage. That was the staff. Yeah, it was very stressful. A lot of drugs in the city make things worse, you know. There's a drug going around now, maybe you've heard of it, it's called K2. Very dangerous. Never try this. But it made me wonder, whatever happened to K1? Maybe it didn't catch on. It was like the Chanel number 4 of the drug world. Yeah. Well, being a psychiatrist, the worst part was around the holidays, and I would always get stuck on Christmas Eve, working in the psych emergency room. Last year, on that one shift alone, I saw 12 hypochondriacs, 11 obsessive compulsives, 10 pyromaniacs, 9 alcoholics, 8 anorexics, 5 crack whores. I'm Orchid. Please share me on Facebook. Thank you very much.
know